Right, we're going F2 around Italy. We've got drivers who are from X1, X2, X3, some Dev League, and a commentator.
This will be an interesting one to see what happens. Put it that way.
Yeah.
Because we've got the second Lesmo, that's going to cause a bit of chaos, and the famous Scary chicane.
And
I'm pretty sure he's going to catch one or two out.
Turn 1 at the start as well. We've got to be wary of that.
Yes. Well, the one thing we will watch for, of course, is Monza. Notoriously, you're going to get a massive advantage from the slipstream.
And
we're just going to watch for drivers for that.
And the undercut is OP around this track.
Yes.
With the speed.
And we've got a wet quali.
Oh, this is going to
spice things up.
It's going to make it even more difficult as well, like with the guys that have traction control off.
Yeah, we've got 19 drivers in total.
I think we should go through the lineup.
Go for it. Both races, I have been told, are dry, so we have just got a wet quali.
Okay, in Carlin today we have Smish and Asda. In ART we have the two Finnish boys in Atwi and Waldo. In Dams we have Patriot and Davey.
And Davey has just gone out as well, so Davey's going to be the first one out on track.
UNI Vertoy Racing is Sack and Ultimate. Prima have Ledger and Zola.
Oh, Davey's almost dropped it straight away coming out the pit lane.
And the Sober Junior team have Degger and Tino Farah. And Campos Racing have Fritz today. And CJ Allen was meant to be driving for them, but he hasn't turned up. Herbie and Starfish are at MP Motorsport. BW2 Arden is Waddington and Ollie. And Whippy and Kenzie Retro is at Trident.
So Davey coming out the pits there, and he's almost dropped it straight out of the pits over the white line. Shows you just how difficult these conditions are going to be, because he's got no heat in his tyres straight away. He's got to build up the heat. He is sliding all over the place here. I reckon we could see a good number of them crash out in this session.
Yeah.
Just by pushing too hard.
Let's have a look at the championship then. This is for the full-time drivers. Ollie is top of the standings with 100 points. Then 6 points behind is Zola on 94. And then in third we have Ledger with 86. And 2 points behind is Snake on 84. And Wallington is actually... Waddington and Starfish
Davey's
are
held
also
it.
tied.
No, Davey hasn't held it. Davey's spun it. He's round. The Scary chicane, just like we said. He is round and in the wall already. There's a race going on here in a quali session.
Sack and Patriot already haven't it?
Sack up against Patriot here. Oh, Patriot's back down. They got to watch now. Avoid Davey. Snake,
Waddington and Starfish are tied with 84 points. Then you got Sack on 62 points. Then you got Atwee on 58 and Clutch on 21. Patriot is on 20 points. Smash is on 10. Herbie and Ultimate are on 3, and there's Davey with just 0 points.
Patriot here is going to get a hell of a toe off the back of Sack. He's right up behind him. I dread what's going to happen into turn 1 here.
Oh gosh, that is not.
It's clean. No, they've kept it clean. Fair play. This is going to be a sketchy qualifying session. But I believe Davey has stayed out, so he's got away with that wing damage. He should be the first to cross the line. So we'll sit. We'll see what he manages to do here in sector 2. He's held that well coming out.
There's a big train in the coming through the first les modes. Brilliant. For the reserve drivers standings for the top 5, it's Sack on 39. Kenzie Retro is on 16. Beard Boost is on 15. Tino Farah is on 14. And Whippy is on 12. And for the Constructors Championship, BWT Arden are leading the way with 184 points. 4 points behind is Prima Racing on 180. ART Grand Prix is on 142. MP Motorsport is on 99. UNE Virtuosi is on 67. Dams is on 59. Carlin is on 39. Campos Races is on 29. Sauber Junior Teams on 26. And Trident is on 1 point.
Ooh. That was a late call from Davey to pit. Starfish currently is quickest with a 40.8.
But then
Ultimate has just gone quicker. 140.6. That is the time that they've got to beat at the minute. Let's see what they can do.
I'm watching Ledger right now. Let's see. He's just started his lap now.
Let's jump on board. And we'll see what Ledger can do here. So 40.6 is quickest at the minute, but you've got Starfish and Sack who are only 0.2 and 0.3 back. So I reckon as the track dries up here, they go round and round. It is still raining, but they are going to dry it up a little bit just by going round. So I reckon we'll see those times pick up ever so gently. Those times will slowly get quicker and quicker. He's done the fastest first sector, Ledger.
And also, it'll be good to see if we'll have intermediates like later on in the session. There's yellow flags.
Yes.
Starfish is just going slowly. Wait, someone's had a spin.
There's been a spin.
Ollie's got damage.
Ollie's round.
That's not good from him.
That is a timed lap. That's not an outlap wall. He's got to be careful here. He doesn't want to light up those rears.
There's a big train coming into the Scarry now. It's surprising they're not tripping over each other, especially in these wet conditions.
Yeah, they have got to be careful of that. We don't want them crashing into each other just because they're backing up to start a hot lap. Because visibility is going to be lower. Sack
just set
has
a
gone
lap
quickest.
Of 1 minute 42.3. Then you got Sack on a 1 minute 39.6.
First one, Sack is the first one under that 1 minute 40 barrier.
Davey
is round. Davey's round. And I believe that will be him out the session.
Ledger's got second, 1 minute 40.022. Let's see what happened to him. He must have just spun it.
We're on board with Kenzie now. Yeah, he's just spun it on the outside. That is unfortunate. But the way he came out of the pits, that was in one way inevitable. He was all over the place immediately.
Let's see if Trident can get something to the... They were on 1 point so far in the Constructors. And Sack goes fastest at 1 minute 39.6. With Kenzie Retro in Whippy driving for them today, we should be seeing them get into the points today. Oh, Whippy almost lost it. Heading out of the second Lesmo, the back end just almost went.
The back end's going on all of them here today. I don't quite think we can show you quite how bad these conditions are. These F2 cars at times are difficult to drive in the dry, let alone trying to do it in the wet. So, we're going to stay on board with Whippy here as he finishes this lap. There is a yellow flag just ahead. So he's got to watch for that, but I think he's going to get round alright.
I think it's Fritz. Must be Starfish then. He
had a little wobble there through Parabolica. And he's come across the line. He's 44 dead. Slowest of anyone so far. As Smish comes back out.
Solo's on the lap. He's coming. He's now.
Jump on board. Here he comes up to Parabolica. 192, I think we saw there before he brakes. But we're going to see what he can do. He's got the track all to himself here. He's found a nice little gap, but it means he won't get any slipstream from it. But then again, he hasn't got any spray either. What's he done? He's done a 142.4, slap bang in the middle. 7th place at the minute.
And Fritz is just on the side of the track, letting everyone by.
Staying out the way. we still got half the grid. We still haven't set a lap. So
We've had one.
Davey, because he's retired.
We have one
is gonna start
driver
from the back.
winded, so it's going to be interesting.
Davey will start from the back because he's had to retire from the session. So that's the back sorted. It's just what we can see some of the other guys do. Kenzie's invalidated his lap, so the next one to come across the line, I think, will be Ledger, who's on low fuel, so I reckon he's going to come into the pits.
Yeah, and what I'm wondering to see if anyone else would struggle with these conditions. If Davey managed to crash out, we could be seeing more drivers be doing that later on in the
Fastest
session.
lap for Ledger, 39.5, so the track is speeding up a little bit here.
I'm on board with Ollie at the moment, but he's on an out lap.
Still only 10 drivers to have set a time so far, which is quite surprising. We've still got just under 20 minutes to go. But I'd have thought they'd have liked to have come out. Whoa. I'd have thought they'd have liked to have come out and done a lap by now. Just to have set one, and then they can go tweak any setup, any wing that they don't like, and then come back out again.
Degger and Waldo, they're staying in the pits. So they haven't come out yet, and there's yellow flags.
Ollie's just come out.
Ollie's on the lap now.
Yeah, my bad. Well stayed out the way there. He's got a yellow flag coming up by that chicane in the first Lesmo. I think that's just everyone going slowly.
Yes, it's Whippy going slowly.
Ollie's got to try and navigate his way through here. He's done the fastest first sector of anyone. I reckon we could be on to see quite a quick time here.
Outwey's gone to 5th.
41.3. We're going to stay on board with Ollie just to see what he can do through this middle sector, and then ultimately when he comes across the line in the end. I'm still quite surprised there's only one driver so far that's retired from this session. Fastest second sector for Ollie as well.
We still got a while to go for this team.
Yeah. And then up to Parabolica. Round he goes. And then he's just got to floor the throttle out that final corner. We could be on for a very quick time here indeed. What's he going to do? 39.5.
That's top.
Just ahead of Ledger.
Ledger would be having that.
No, he's out, but he's invalidated this lap, and he's low fuel, so he's going to be coming back to the pits. But he's got plenty of time still.
Herbie is now on a lap. He's almost
Big
lost
slide.
Almost lost it, but almost lost it. He's the only one on a lap right now that hasn't set one yet. And Waldo is just started his lap.
Just come across the line. You've got Ledger going extremely slowly up to Parabolica. He is about to run out of fuel. There's no other way to put that. And he's going to get caught. Should just about make it back to the pits here before Herbie catches up to him.
And Patriot is there as well.
Yes.
Not far off.
Yeah, Ledger's just crept back into the pits. But we'll see what Herbie manages to do. Coming out this final bend.
Only 10th, 1 minute 42, 1 minute 41.8.
Yeah. 10th fastest. Who we got next across the line? I think it's gonna be... Yeah, it's Tino Farah next to come across the line. Currently on a lap. Round that final corner. Up into 4th. he's going to come across the line here. He's got 141.5 to beat. He's done a 141.1, but that's kept him in 7th place.
Waldo's the next one across the line, and he just goes dead 16th, 1 minute 40.
16th slowest of anyone.
0.4, so
Atwee will pit here because he's invalidated. So you've got Ultimate to come across the line. What's he got to say? 39.8. He's gone quicker, but he's still in 4th. So the top 4, all under the sub 140, are all pretty close to each other, only separated by about 0.3. Then you've got a big jump down to Elfin Starfish in 5th, a whole second.
Well, Waddington is coming out on the track, so he hasn't set a lap time. He's been in the pits for most of the
15 minutes.
Yeah, and he's now going to come out and get a lap time. But I think he's come at a bad time because there's quite a few cars on this circuit. And Decker is yet to set a lap. He's yet to come out onto the track.
I reckon any of that top 4 at the minute will get pole. I can't see anyone else catching up to them here.
Legit, it's like within like half a second between the top 4, and then you got Starfish who is a second.
You got a whole second jump. Dead Guy is still in the pits.
Oh, someone's just taken out the brake boards.
Probably Whippy.
No one. Probably.
After what he did last week in F2 last week. But we've got.
Well, let's see what Wallington. I'm feeling that Wallington could get a good time here because he is reasonably quick.
We've got Ultimate's round. Ultimate has he's got damaged front wing, but thankfully he's right by the pit entrance, so we can just pop back in, change that nice and quickly. If we jump on board with Waddington, we'll just fall silent for this lap and just let us watch, and we'll see what he manages to do here. He's got a 139.5 to beat for pole, so we'll be back in about a minute and a half. Done 140.7, but while we were watching Waddington sack, 139 dead. Absolutely blown everyone else away with that. Half a second quicker of Ollie, who's currently sat in second.
Really blown it. Whippy at the slowest with Whippy, 3.459 seconds slower than Sack's pole time.
Whippy is about to cross the line. Can he improve? No, he's stuck at a 142.5, but Dead Guy is still yet to set a time. So
we have 10 minutes.
He must be leaving it very late.
We've got 10 minutes left of this session, well, in qualifying, and it looks like he's going to be starting dead last.
There's only 10 drivers out on track, half the grid out on track. This is kind of the quiet spell. They've all gone back in, pitted, refueled, new tyres by the looks of it, and they're all going to come out for probably 2 more goes at this.
Oh, someone's
to try and get. That is Ledger's round at the first chicane.
Wait, back in.
Thankfully, he's only on an outlap.
Alright, I'll be back in a minute real quick.
I will hold down the fort. So we've got Whippy out on track, Fritz is out on track as well. Fine Waldo's just coming out, Herbie's currently on a lap going quicker. Kenzie's just coming out the pits, Asda is sat in the pits, so Zola. Tino Fire is out on track, Patriot's out on track, so Smish, Atwee. Waddington's just come back into the pits after his 1 go at that. Ultimate's out on track, so's Ledger. And that is everyone on track. But if we jump with Herbie, 141.8, which keeps him in 14th position. But he's exactly a 10th behind Kenzie just ahead. So he might be able to get some positions there, because the bottom half of this grid so far, you've got the top 4 are way above anyone else. Waddington has retired from session, so he must think that's the best time that he's going to get. Which he's vulnerable to Starfish behind, Atwee, Smish, those 3 really close together, all in the 140.8s. You then drop down to 9th and 10th with Patriot and Tino in the 141.1s. But then you've got Zola and Asda just behind them, just 10th behind. Then you've got a bigger jump down to Kenzie and the rest of the grid in the high 141s. 142s in the case of Waldo, Fritz and Whippy. That is taking a lot of curb from Herbie there. We've got a yellow flag just before the first Lesmo, which is for... I can't find who it's for. Not Asda. It's for Smish. I believe he's just letting everyone past. He's been caught in a really bad spot there. He can floor it here and get out of the way. He's got no fuel. That's a treacherous spot to be caught in, trying to let everyone through. He has got a creep back round now. Next one to come up behind him, I believe, is going to be Sack on an outlap. He's got to watch for that.
And he's on
otherwise
the
everyone else is ahead.
He's on the racing line as well, but look when they peel off the racing line.
He's completely out of fuel. Which that's a long way back to the pits.
It's pretty dangerous that he was doing it on the racing line, but luckily no one's there.
He's got Sack coming up behind him now, he's on an outlap, so he should just go straight past. There he goes. Now he's got a bit of a gap back to, I believe, it'll be Herbie. And Herbie's round. First chicane, he's spun round. He's just taken too much curb there. He's got a gap to get back on track. He's now got to stay out the way to let Asda through. Perfect. You've got, I've just noticed, you've got Zola and Ledger have come out on track next to each other, so by the looks of it, Ledger's going to try and give Zola a bit of a tow here. So we've 1:39 dead, still the quickest time. We've got just over 6 minutes left. Patriots just retired in the pit lane. Cool. Yeah,
We
just over
still
6 minutes left.
We still haven't had Decker out. He's definitely leaving out late.
Yeah. Ledger's just let Zola through, so by the looks of it, Zola's now going to try and give Ledger a tow. They just swapped round just before the parabolica. So that's interesting. Coming round to the final corner, Ledger and Zola were the other way round. Now Zola's ahead, Ledger's trying to get the toe to try and get that pole position back from Sack. He's got 2 tenths to make up.
Zola's
might just get it.
Oh, he's just went wide. He's just cut across the whole corner.
Yeah, I saw that. I'm watching. No.
Like that. That's
Yeah.
his lap burn now.
It is. Yeah, he's invalidating everything, so he may as well give Zola a toe now, which is what he's doing. Zola's just got to be careful not to get too close. Ledger's moved to one side. He could have done with getting through that chicane and trying to give him a toe onto the parabolica, but I think they were just a bit too close. Ledger's got time for one more go anyway.
We got 4 minutes remaining. There's yellow flags in the second sector. That's Sack. Smith is retired. I think that's the pit lane.
Zola's gone into 6th, 40.5. Up into 6th, just behind Atwee.
Oh, Sack's got front wing damage. Ledger's just gone into the pits.
Ledger's got time to pit and come out again for one more go. If Ledger can get a toe off Zola, he's got a very good shot at pole here. Deadguy has now left the session after not setting a time at all.
So Davey's going to be on the back row, but not dead
Davey.
last. Oh
No. They'll be on the back row together, Davey and Deadguy.
yeah, but he's not like officially last.
No.
Oh, and the thing is, it could be technical difficulty, gremlins, and he better get back into the session quickly, or we have an AI car
Kenzie.
on the track.
Yeah. Kenzie's just done a 40.9, but it was invalidated, which would have put him up into 11th. So he's got to go again now. It depends if he's got enough fuel to do another lap.
Yep.
But a 40.9, yeah, would have popped him into 11th, just ahead of Herbie.
Whippy
But
is
now
still slow. It's still the slowest.
Yeah. Only just behind Fritz.
Ollie's on a lap now, but I think he's not more quicker.
Whippy's got a bit of a toe there. Not much, but he'll take what he can get here. Through the Ascari chicane. He's just got to keep it together.
Zola's now retired from the session. Degger has now joined. That was real quick. And the thing is, though, has he got time to get himself a lap?
If he comes out the garage, he's got to come out the garage now if he wants to. Otherwise, he's not going to make it round in time. Sack has retired, so Sack is pretty sure that's the best he can do.
Ollie's retired.
Ollie's retired, so by the looks of it, the only one who could really take pole away.
Ultimate's on a
Whippy's got
lap.
16.
Ultimate's on a lap. Ledger's retired, so Ultimate, could he get a decent lap in and knock it off of his teammate Sack?
Ultimate is the only one with a shot here, but he has got to find 6 tenths to try and get it.
Waldo's retired from the session. He's 17th, so Whippy is actually not last. Well,
Deadgar
not the last. To have set a lap
time to set a lap now.
Yeah.
Fastest middle sector from Ultimate.
Oh, this could get interesting.
Could be interesting. Oh, he's got a bit of a slide coming out the Ascari.
He's left again, Deadgar.
Yeah.
He needs to...
Ultimate got a bit of a slide out of the Ascari, which I think is going to cost him. we wait in suspense to see what he can do. This is the only real shot at knocking Sack off pole. And he's going to come across the line with a 1:39.4, leaves him fourth. So by the looks of it, it's going to be XRL Sack on pole, unless anyone dramatically rises out of nowhere. But I can't see that happening. Unless, depends if Ultimate's got enough fuel to go for another lap. Is a possibility.
We'll see with the power of the first sector if he's quick or not. He has got quicker.
He's put purple first sector, so he's going for another lap here.
But the thing is, has he got the fuel?
Clean through there.
Has he got the fuel?
He's got enough fuel to finish this lap. He's got 4 tenths to find to try and take pole off his teammate.
Let's see the second sector. Tino Farah's is left actually.
Fastest middle, fastest middle.
Could he take it off his teammate? On the
Suspense.
I know it's getting real as well. The thing is with these F2 cars, it could be so tight sometimes.
They're identical. They're all identical cars.
Yeah, which
so
makes it so
driver
interesting. Wish like it would be the same
comes.
for F1 like in real life.
Round Parabolica.
Deadger's now joined. Hopefully, he doesn't leave again.
39.075 to beat, and he's gonna do a
He's done it!
39.036. He's got it. He's got it by 400ths of a second.
He's stolen it from his teammate at the deck.
It is gonna be XRL Ultimate on pole.
Asda's invalidated his time. Fritz has got a lap. He's set a lap. Starfish is
Whippy's just a
Starfish is 6th. Starfish has got 6th. Fritz is gonna come in the pits. We'll be waiting for Whippy soon.
Herbie's gone wide.
But somehow hasn't invalidated.
Herbie's in the pits.
So we just now.
And we just gotta wait for Whippy.
Come on! Oh, he's run out of fuel.
So it's gonna be Ultimate on pole.
So
with a 1:39.036.
I'll just recap it for you real quick. It's Ultimate on pole from Sack, Ledger, Ollie, Atwee, Starfish, Zola, Tino Farah, Waddington, Smish, Kenzie Retro, Herbie, Patriot, Asda, Fritz, Whippy, Waldo, and LDT Davey and Dedger have not set a lap in the session, and they'll be starting from the back. But real, like that lap was so good from Ultimate.
It was smooth all the way around.
I bet you'll be happy with that.
Thing now, how many of them have put on a wet setup to try and get as high up the grid as possible in qualifying, and then compromised their race pace compared to those that have run a dry setup in quali and compromised their qualifying to be quicker in the race?
We'll find out like in the first race.
So there you go. XRL Ultimate is on pole for Univertusi Racing. I can never pronounce that.
Yeah,
so 1-2.
Yeah, should get interesting. And 4 points will go to Ultimate in the overall weekend for getting pole.
Yep. By 400ths of a second off his teammate. And then it's Ledger in third, rounding out the top 3, all separated just by 2 tenths. The top 3.
We will go in. We'll be racing in 5 minutes.
You've got the big gap from 6th to 7th, half a second from 6th to 7th.
It was really apparent at the start though, with the top 4, separating.
Top 4 weren't going to be caught by anyone else after the first round of laps had been done. That was that. Perfect. Right, we have a 5-minute break, and we're going at 6:40. So I will return very, very shortly. So, we have got 2 dry races now. Which... Right, I'm going to call you out. Who's going to win the first one?
I reckon it could be between Sack and Ledger and Ultimate. I think it could be between them 3.
Give me a name. Pick one. Pick one. Give me a name.
I'll go Sack.
Fine, I'll go for Ledger.
I do reckon though, Ollie will have a good fight with Ledger and Sack, and Ultimate as well.
Well, it's also a question of who makes it through the first corner.
Also, Sack and Ultimate are on softs at the moment, with Ledger and Ollie on mediums. So that could get interesting.
So it will come down to strategy.
Oh, Davey's readied up.
Davey's readied up. Are we gonna go for a restart?
Could we?
No, we're going. By the looks of it.
I think he did it. I think he did it just on when it hit.
He's got away with that.
Just. Let's get going.
So, here we go. 3 lights,
5
4 lights, 5 lights.
Let's go.
And we are away. Slow start for Ledger. Completely caught out there.
Some people taken to the grass.
Ultimate's held it off. His ultimate Sack and Starfish 3 wide into the first corner. Starfish going in. Has he got the lead? Completely cut that second part of the chicane there. There is a yellow flag further back.
Penetrates went wide. Virtual safety car. He's got a 5-second time penalty.
Through a collision with Asda.
Oh no. Oh no.
Seems to have been pretty clean through that first corner. Sack's got back past Starfish.
Davies got up to 11th.
Dino Farah's got a penalty as well.
Starfish
Still under VSC. But that was a fairly clean start.
Yeah, well.
And we're going again. Starfish has got a hell of a run here on Sack.
On the inside. This is going to get interesting. Oh, the landing wheels.
They've touched there. They've touched again. Starfish has gone wide. Starfish is around. No, he's held that well, but he's lost positions. He's lost ultimate. Is Ollie going to get him as well here? So much more pace.
3 wide
as well.
It's 3 wide. Oh, it was 3 wide between Ollie.
Yeah.
Starfish and Ultimate. Ollie was in second.
Looks to have held on.
He's got back to second. Ollie's better bit.
Ollie and Ultimate look to have got a better run. Starfish seems to have compromised his run a bit. He's side by side with Ollie. They've gone 3 wide again.
Davey's got a 5-second time penalty for speeding in the pit lane.
3 wide, down to the first chicane.
Is he gonna...
And... Starfish trying to go around the outside, but Ultimate's come out best there. Starfish has ended up on the grass, and someone's round. Zola's round. Zola is round. No, he's not. I told a lie. Someone's round. There was definitely a spin.
I think it was Herbie. Nope.
Deadgar's just gone straight through the polystyrene.
Oh, Davey and Patriot double stacked.
Yeah, that's cost Patriot big time. Sack 1.5 second lead.
Yellow
flag.
Okay.
One more does 1 wide. You've got Atwee, you've got Starfish, Atwee and Zola right close to each other. Atwee's one wide in the gravel, that's going to give Zola a run here.
Smish's got 3
seconds.
On lap 2.
Waddington and Kenzie are fighting behind them as we go up towards Parabolica. Atwee's right behind Starfish here. No, Zola's right behind Atwee.
Yellow flag sector 3. Waldo's retired.
Waldo's retired.
Where is he?
Davies gonna Ascari chicane.
DRS has been enabled. Virtual safety cars actually just been deployed.
That's 4 Waldo. So that anyone trying to run down into turn 1 compromise it there.
Let's see if
Is Davey going to catch up?
let's see what the car's just gone.
It's gone.
What?
Oh. So Patriot's got to be careful here because he's not that far ahead of the leaders at the minute. So he's got to get a move on, otherwise they're going to be catching up to the back of him.
And the thing is, with these F2 cars, you can't afford to double stack because they
No.
and so you need really good communication with your teammate when it comes to these races.
Herbie's in the pits, just coming out. He's going to drop down to 16th. He's going to come out just ahead of his teammate Fritz.
Still got a switch to say, oh,
Yes.
now we've gone again.
We've gone again. Is
Still
anyone going to make a
got an
move?
amazing 1.5 meter. He's on the
Yeah,
inside.
he's past Atwee.
Brilliant.
Great move there into the Ascari.
Kenzie managed to get past Wellington.
Yeah.
That's decent start.
Atwee's right behind Zola now.
And look, is Ledger going to have a good run on Wellington? Oh, they've touched. Wellington's in the
They've
wall.
touched. He's in the wall, but he's managed to keep going, so he's going to have to pit for a new wing. He made contact there with the Ledger, I think.
Yeah. Side by side.
But he's going to have to pit.
Migrate. Oh.
That's Ledger. Ledger, he's carried on. There's a lot of drivers who
Whippy has left the session.
there's a lot of them who have
Left.
they've all got red X's on the side. The side has gone mad. The telemetry.
What's going on? What's going on here?
I couldn't tell you.
You'll track it down.
Sack's still out in the lead anyway. Almost a second.
Fritz
Got a penalty.
corner code. Absolutely.
I don't know what's gone on there. Ledger's right behind Smish. Well, if it is Ledger.
Dedgar's got a
3
second time penalty.
It all seems to, everything seems to have just halved for a second.
Ledger's gone into the
And Ledger's
pits.
hit him.
So maybe he suffered damage during the incident with Wallington. And Wallington might not be happy with that. That'll be one for the stewards.
Whippy's joined back.
That's good.
Everyone just seems to fairly...
Kenzie's just joined.
The closest battle on the track, I think, is probably this one between Kenzie and Smish, separated by about 0.3 of a second.
Oh,
Surely that's a corner car from Smish. He hasn't got the position.
he has got a 3-second time penalty already. Ledger's just joined back.
Smish has just left. What is going on?
Oh, big technical difficulties we're seeing today. I think Smish's AI.
He's got a run on Kenzie here. And he's passed.
And while this is
There's
happening,
a yellow flag in Sector 1.
that might be Fritz.
It's Fritz. He's just straight on.
And the leaders might actually catch up to him in Patriot.
Ollie's done fastest lap so far.
While Kenzie Veteran Smish's AI have been battling, look who's just caught up. Asda. And,
Yeah.
and he's not AI. So that is...
He's right behind Kenzie. He's surely going to
On the inside, Patriot's got a 3-second time penalty. Smish has just joined.
Has just got him.
Brilliant move by
Clean as you like.
Brilliant move by Asda. We
Cleaner than Asda's overtake on me last year.
we literally cannot tell what the gaps are.
Whoa, 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 whoa.
Yeah, I know. Leaderboard is just having
Yeah.
epilepsy warning.
So it's not normally like this.
Yeah, there must be big issues right now. Warrington's got the fastest lap.
Edgar and Whippy are fighting.
Let's see if Asda's got DRS on his teammate here. Let's see what he'd be able to do. Starfish's got a penalty. There's someone
Yellow
spot.
flag.
It's ultimate.
Ultimate's round. He's got to find a gap to come back on track here. He's got a gap now.
He's
Got to get ahead of Smish and Asda.
Nice.
Asda running very wide.
Davy's got a free set.
Davey.
And there goes Asda round ultimate. Ultimate's just was 4th now. Now he's now in 8th. So
And he's gonna have to pit for a new wing.
Asda's gone very wide.
Starfish is in the pits. There goes Ultimate. Asda's taking another. Whoa, Asda was close to that.
Ultimate got a 5-second time penalty for speeding in the pit lane.
And here goes Asda on his teammate.
Legit, Asda was like so close to the pit wall. On the inside will not work, I think.
He's got to be careful of Kenzie behind him. Kenzie will be looking just to mop up if anything goes wrong. Kenzie's got a better run than Asda now.
Yeah,
And he's passed.
Asda went on the grass, not really the best of moments for him, so. And Kenzie will take 6th. Yellow flag again. I don't know why we're seeing yellow flags.
Herbie's got a run on Davey here. DRS
Warrington
is not over.
Warrington got the fastest lap. He's well and truly showing his pace at the moment.
Yeah. There's a train of them.
Oh, what?
This train of Tino, Asda,
Yeah.
Retro and Smish.
We realised that one's retired. Oh wait, that was the VSE.
That was right. Yeah, that was.
Oh, I just had a moment.
We did notice that. we did.
Yeah.
Asda's got very wide again. Oh, and he's lost it. He's taken
Tino
Farah with him.
That's just poor. Watch out,
That's the
Whippy.
exit virtual safety car.
Whippy.
That's
Whippy just managed to avoid it. Tino Farah's now out.
That was Asda just ran wide at the exit of the Ascari. He lost the back end. Tino just hit it. That's not Tino's fault, I don't think, at all. Watch it, Starfish.
Yeah. Ultimate is going to be there. No, his car's gone.
So are any drivers going to take this opportunity to pit? You haven't pitted yet.
His teammate Degger is in 9th at the moment.
Having started back at the grid.
Yeah. Penalty wise, quite a few people have penalties. Mainly 7th to 13th have penalties. Fritz and Patriot and Smish have penalties.
And we're racing.
Dedger's just had a brilliant run on Whippy. Whoa. Straight off the bat.
They're 3 wide.
And he could get Asda here, he does. Dedger with an absolute beauty of a start.
Asda and Whippy up against each other. And Whippy's the big loser in all of that. Asda's round. Whoa, Whippy just avoided that. Funnily enough, that's the corner Asda hit me on last year.
You gotta watch out.
He's round.
Okay, so he's moving slowly.
He's lit up his rear tyres.
Now that surely means he'll have to pit. The top 9 haven't pitted yet. So
Smish and Kenzie are going at each other again. Smish has got a hell of a run on him behind here, going up to Parabolica.
Dedger's got.
He's going to try and make a move into the corner. Yeah, he's going to sit back and wait for DRS. It's a smart thing to do, but Kenzie's run wide.
Oh, he's got a good run.
Smish is surely going to have him with DRS down this straight. He's going to slot in behind it, surely with DRS into the first corner.
Yep, and that's it. And that's the place. Ledger's been lapped, I believe. Yeah, he has. Oh, Ledger's run wide. Ledger has run wide.
Smish is through.
Wait, what happened? Oh, Fritz. Did you have a...
Fritz has hit his wing off. A little end plate by the looks of it has come off.
Asda's got a penalty. He just came out the pits and he's just lost it.
Asda's coming into the pits now. There's so much going on, we're struggling to keep up here.
That's FT.
Whippy's gone wide. Whippy's just letting...
Asda's is stuck in the pits. Legit, Ledger's 2 laps down, I think. It says. He is. Ollie here is actually catching up. Oh, Sachs went wide.
Oh, Sachs run wide. Ollie's got a run on him, surely. There's a yellow flag. Second chicane.
That is Fritz. He's definitely lost his full wing now. Yeah, he has.
They've got to be careful going past him. He's got a train of them coming up. He's going to have to get out of the way if they catch him.
Yellow flag.
Yellow flag at the Ascari. Don't know why.
We're seeing a lot of yellow flags at Ascari. Oh, Sachs on the inside of Ollie. But no, Smish has got a 5-second time penalty for speeding in the pit lane.
There's a train of them just coming through the Ascari chicane now, which is headed up by LDT Davey. Then you've got Herbie behind, Waddington behind them, and then just the 3 of them.
I'm just watching the battle for the lead at the moment between Ollie and Zach.
There's a yellow flag in sector 1.
Don't know why.
I think the game's just throwing up yellow flags whenever it likes. Herbie's into the pits, as Asda does the fastest middle sector of anyone.
Top 7 haven't made a pit stop in this race. And they're all on mediums. So I think can they get away with not doing a pit stop?
I believe you have to pit, if I'm not mistaken.
Okay, we'll see what.
I believe so. If they're going to be
Ollie's
pitting,
put up a very
second
good.
now.
He's put up a big gap. 1.1 seconds.
There's a lot.
They're both going into the pits. Ollie's got a 5-second and Sachs.
Sachs got a 5 seconds. They've both got a 5 seconds.
We're seeing
trying to follow each other into the pits.
We're seeing a lot of these guys, of these drivers.
So that way.
We're seeing a lot of them.
This is going to be a question of
a lot of them at this moment.
Yeah.
Just speeding in the pit lane.
It's going to be a question.
Zola's now taken
and
over
Ollie's
the lead.
back out in front. Ollie has the net lead back. Zola is coming first on the track just because he hasn't pitted.
Asda's got the penalty.
The yellow flag as Asda's gone round.
Oh.
And he's hit his wing off as well. Whippy is in 3rd because he hasn't pitted.
Ledger's just catched up to Tino Farah's, like...
There is a yellow flag in every single sector.
That's just brilliant. I don't think we're seeing any yellow flags. What's going on?
Whippy though, because Whippy hasn't pitted, he is in the middle of Ollie and Sack, who has. So Ollie's got out ahead of him, and Sack is stuck behind Whippy. So Whippy's going to be holding up Sack. Sack needs to get past Whippy if he wants to carry on the fight with Ollie.
I'm literally going through every driver. Oh, the Ledger's just went slowly. Like he's just going to the yellow flag.
There is a yellow flag in every single sector.
Oh. Wait, go on board with Ledger. Real quick.
He's just coming out pits.
Oh, okay.
But because there's a yellow flag in every single sector, we can't see anyone overtake. Which Whippy's just found out. What is going on? I hope it's not like this till the end of the race. Otherwise, this is how it's going to finish.
Unless someone
Zola's pitting.
Unless there's a pit stop. Or someone
pit stop
speeds.
Zola will see. This will see Ollie go back into the lead.
Ledger's just
and Sack back into 2nd.
Ledger's
Whippy is into the pits.
Ledger's technically 17.
Oh. But Whippy's got a 5-second.
A lot of these drivers are getting these 5-second time penalties.
The only drivers not to have any penalties so far are Waddington, Kenzie and Fritz. The only 3 not on penalties at the minute.
Ledger doesn't have penalties, I believe, but I think he's already had.
But he's 1 lap down.
This is
So it is. It's
Davy's got 3-second time penalty.
Smish is just coming out the pits. And we're back to green. There's no more yellow flags.
Yes.
So we can go racing again.
Unless that was a virtual safety car, probably, and we didn't know.
Well, it normally says. It just says Sector 1, Sector 2, Sector 3 yellow flag.
Yeah, that was weird.
Anyway, we can forget that. We're racing again with three laps left. Ultimate's got a 3-second. Don't forget though, for the sprint race after this, the grid is reversed.
And
So Ledger will be starting on pole.
And there is no.
Someone's round.
That's Asda, he's gone.
Asda's out.
And I think that might have something to do.
On board with Ollie. Yeah, there's Asda's side of the road.
Patriot was near him, and I think maybe he had an incident with him. Degger, oh wait, one instance in the pit. Yellow flag sector 2.
Zola is the big winner out of this. That long medium stick has got him into 4th. And he's going to be chasing down Starfish ahead of him. He's on the slower medium tyre. Someone's gone wide. A lot of gravel kicked up.
So 3 drivers have retired in 13 laps. Sack, let's see. Sack up in the DRS. Sack up
Just behind Ollie.
He's got a good run on him. He doesn't even need DRS. Herbie's got 3 seconds.
And they're side by side.
That's not going to end well. He's went wide.
No. Side
by side.
Oh. This is going to be a straight fight to the end. Zola is catching Starfish at a rate of knots. Taking 0.7 of a second out of him in just one sector.
So we could be seeing a
Sack's going to have DRS.
We could be seeing a very good finish. Sack will have the DRS. It's going to be OP. Kenzie's got a 3-second time penalty.
Sack
that
hasn't opened it. He doesn't need it open.
It looks at it. Zola hasn't, and Wallington don't have penalties.
Sack's got the lead.
And yeah.
Ollie.
This is brilliant racing.
Ollie's going to fight this.
This is brilliant
Ollie's
racing.
got a better run.
It says, wait, what's Ledger? It says for me, he's 5 laps down.
I've got 3.
Okay.
And Sack's held onto the lead, but Ollie's got a hell of a run out the chicane. But not quite enough to go down the inside in the first Lesmo. Zola is still stuck behind Starfish within a second, so he wants to get that move done before the end of the next lap, the end of the race.
Smish has got the fastest lap.
That's come out of nowhere. Here goes Ollie on Sack, in up to the Ascari. They're going to go side by side through the Ascari chicane again, but Ollie is back ahead, and he's got the move done. It's great racing for both of them. Clean as you like. So Ollie is going to cross the line to start the final lap here.
And Sack
Sack
doesn't need DRS, he doesn't use it.
It's a yellow flag.
Kenzie Retro's retired.
Kenzie's out. He must have dropped it on the exit of the chicane. Davy's been disqualified from the session, failing to use the required tyre compounds. That's a first, I haven't seen that before, but Sack is going side by side with Ollie again. Down to the chicane.
Kenzie's car's gone. He must have. Yep, he's.
Yeah,
so they're fine.
It's the first time I've seen someone get disqualified though for not using the required tyres.
Yeah.
That's just a rookie mistake.
That's 2 in the final lap. Waddington's got the fastest lap. He's made a solid recovery. He's P9 at the moment. Herbie's retired.
Herbie's retired.
They're all going at it
What's
now.
happened to Herbie? They're dropping like flies here at the end.
It's Herbie,
Zola
Kenzie, and Davey are like have dropped. Keep an eye on Ollie and Slack's battle for the lead of the race. I think he's just binned it on the final
behind Starfish.
I think he's just binned it on the main straight. Yeah, he has. He's just spun and binned it.
Yeah, he has.
And it looks like
I just quickly pick up Ledger.
coming
yeah,
through power.
It looks like it's going to be Ollie.
Ollie will win, and it's coming on the main straight. It's Ollie that wins.
Ollie's got it.
Feature race from Sack.
Starfish.
Zola wins
No,
it.
Zola's won. Zola's won it.
Ollie's second.
No
Sack
penalties.
third, Starfish fourth. Atwee fifth. Ultimate sixth.
Ultimate sixth.
Atwee's just stopped on
Deadgar
track.
starting from the back.
We'll get seventh. By the way,
Should get seventh.
by the way,
Atwee's in the middle of the track.
that's just dangerous. Waddington, we had a collision with Ledger in the midway part of the race. He's made a solid recovery and he's got himself P8, and Whippy is most likely going to be getting P9 as well. So good job from him. So that's solid points for them.
Whippy P9. But Zola out of nowhere.
Smish has got
the line for.
Smish has rounded up the top 10. Patriot is side by side.
Should get 11th.
Patriot side by side with Ledger, and Ledger's just not.
Ledger's going to be Ledger would be a lapped car.
Yeah. They're just having a.
But Zola,
giving us a little show.
Zola, who finished across the line fourth, has won it thanks to penalties.
That's brilliant stuff on my days, Ledger. He's just went wide.
Ledger running really wide.
Ledger will get 16th. Patriot 11th. Fritz and oh my god!
Ledger's hit into Atwee.
And I think Patriot was with it as well. Fritz has finished. I don't know why it's just Ledger hasn't finished.
Don't know. That was probably, without a doubt, the glitchiest race I have seen.
Yeah.
Nothing we can do about it, but.
Davey's saying in the Discord to restart the love.
Yeah. Did he he's saying he used the 2 tyres. Did he use soft and medium? I'm not sure.
I'm just gonna say.
I'm gonna have a look in the director. Davey. Yeah, use soft and medium. Dunno.
I'm gonna be well, wait, so it's just Codemasters being glitchy then?
We're
We're
gonna have to sit and wait for Ledger to do 2 laps.
Davey was on the softs for 2 laps, then he went on the medium.
And then pitted.
So he definitely used the correct tyre compounds.
Yeah.
Yeah, oh, it's just finished.
Oh, there we go.
Yeah. Let's go.
So we'll wait for
Zola out of nowhere, just believe.
We'll wait for the official classification. It should be Zola.
Yeah. It didn't give us driver of the day, did it?
No.
That
see it.
Yeah. Maybe they don't give it in. We'll see in the sprint race if they give it. We'll see. Or we'll just give our driver of the day and don't trust Codemasters with it.
you pick someone for driver of the day.
I'll go with Deadger, I think. Starting from the back.
Yeah.
Making his way through the field as Ollie's just left the session, I think. And yeah, Deadger got 7th.
Davey is still protesting for a restart.
Wait, it says Sack, Ollie haven't made pit stops. They clearly did.
They definitely made a pit stop. We watched them pit.
Yeah. Fritz made 3. Ledger. It says Ledger did not.
Restart.
It said Ledger did not finish. Clearly that's
Stop
a lie.
zeros.
So yeah.
Elfin Starfish in 4th, Atwee 5th, round out the top 5. Whippy down in 9th gets 2 points.
Yeah.
Hang on, we might have got to the bottom of Davey. He might have pitted under VSC.
Oh.
We'll find out in a minute. Fastest lap of the race goes to Waddington with a 30.3.
And somehow we're not getting ready for this.
We're just waiting to find out what we're doing, really. You're none the wiser than I am. So we're just waiting to see what happens.
Yeah, there's been big glitches in that.
We are gonna get
big glitches in that feature race.
We are gonna go straight away.
So we're going ahead with the sprint. Ledger's left the session again.
Well, it's not moving on. We're just sat here.
It says it will end in 15 seconds.
Oh, I haven't got that. I can't see that. I've got the Twitch. I've got the stream banner up. do.
Stuck with that banger.
There we go.
We're stuck with that banger of a tune.
There's worse things to be stuck listening to, put it that way. So, we are going to go ahead with the sprint race, I've been told. Mainly because we can't do a feature race. We can't do a sprint race without doing a feature race first. Basically. Hopefully, this will be slightly less glitchy.
So no pit stops there'll be no pit stops this race.
Nope. Well, they can pit if they want to, but they don't. It's not mandatory this time.
CJ Allen's asking if we can, if they restart.
And he's been told no.
Well, he had plenty of time to make it. I don't know why he didn't get.
Yeah.
He could have had a full grid for what we know.
Ow. Oh, wait, CJ is coming apparently. Right, who's going to win this one, seeing as we got it so wrong last time?
I'll go with. I'll go with.
I'm going to go with Ledger.
I'll go with Waddington, I believe. I think he could do a solid job.
Because, of course, now for this sprint race, it's reverse grid, which means Ledger is going to start on pole. If I'm not mistaken.
No, Ledger's 16th. It's the top 8, it's reverse.
Oh yeah, top 8 reverse.
So it'll be Waddington was 8th, he's now on pole. Degger was I think 7th.
With Ledger.
Alright, 16th to 1st, let's go. CJ Allen has joined as we saw. So we'll most likely see what we can do. And the Ledger's just clarified its reverse grid is up to 8th. So there you go.
No, I'm going to stick with Ledger. Ledger's got this. On the back of the grid. It's a 19th to, it's a 20th to 1st challenge.
Let's go.
we will be doing... how many laps do we feel like doing? How many laps does the game feel like letting us doing? Put it that way.
Well, there'll probably be a safety. Hopefully, there's a safety car. We haven't seen that coming about.
Yeah, we didn't get one last time, did we? That was surprising.
And a shame. At the same time.
Yeah. It's 12 laps, I've been told. "12 laps, we're waiting for the go-ahead, and we will get started."
And we are go, I believe. Yeah, we are going.
Here we go then. 5 lights, and we are away. Everyone has got away. What looks like fairly cleanly.
Warrington's got an amazing start.
Don't look at Davies' car at the back. Warrington's got a clean start.
Davies
Elfin
just
in second.
Davies
We've got a
gone
virtual
again.
safety car.
Davies gone. Ollie's
Davey
left the
is
session.
round.
Davies got a flat penalty. Patriot,
Patriot's got one.
We've got a lot.
Kenzie, Fritz, Ledger. Whoa! Patriot and Whippy side by side there, just
Smash.
fighting each other a little.
Oh, yeah, it's getting really uptight, this one. Mind you, it is the spring.
11 laps. We're under a VSC. And we are go. Waddington's got a bit of a jump on Starfish. He's got Atwee right behind.
Oh,
There's a yellow flag.
I think there's like a gaggle of cars there. There's Asda, Smish, and Davey. Davey's just there. Ollie has just joined.
Ollie's back.
The free bot wide.
Asda, Davey and Smish.
Davey does have, I think, a bit of damage. It's chaos, I think. Where's the free wide moment? I think there's a free wide.
You've got Dedgar and Atwee fighting each other around the final corner. It looks like we're going to go 3 wide with Atwee, Dedgar and Ultimate into that first corner.
Yep. So let's see.
Let's see who's coming out on top.
CJ. Oh, so CJ Allen's just left.
CJ wasn't even racing.
That's
They've gone 2 wide. Ultimate's got the inside line for the flick back.
Kenzie's gone.
Kenzie's out. Where's that happened? Has that happened in the pit lane? Oh. Whippy's stuck. Kenzie was stuck behind Whippy and Kenzie's now retired. I don't know.
He's not happy. He's not happy. Kenzie.
Oh no. Oh no.
Oh, there's yellow flags. Oh, Asda's
Yellow flag.
Asda's spun it.
Asda's round.
As you would expect.
He's got to be careful. He seems alright. Waddington's opening up a bit of a lead at the front now as well. Tina Farley's got a penalty. Sack and Ultimate. Sack's thought better of that. Trying to go down the inside of his teammate into Parabolica. But Ultimate's got a run on Atwee here. Starfish has dropped back. Has just got a 3-second time penalty. Ultimate and Atwee are side by side down into the first corner. Sack is just behind looking to mop up anything.
Atwee was banging tyres, I think, with Sack.
Oh,
yeah.
Sack's almost spun Atwee there.
It's getting a bit touchy at the moment.
Ledger down the inside of Ollie. He's got it done, he's made it stick. It's a great move. He's now up behind Dedgar just ahead. Ollie's got to be careful here with Zola just behind him as well.
Whippy's got a 3-second time penalty.
Oh.
Well,
There's a train of them all the way from Ultimate all the way down to Fritz, all just in a bit of a train.
like you did say, Ledger was going to win this race, and he's now 7th.
Yeah, he's 70th, he's got a penalty. I'm sticking with it.
Waddington's
Out in
actually
front,
pulling.
Waddington,
Waddington's pulling away.
2-second lead from Ultimate.
Davey and Whippy are way there. They are off.
Here we go. Sack looks to have got. Sack's going to have a run on Atwee here. Down into that first turn. DRS is open as yellow flag in sector 3.
Asda's retired.
Asda's retired. Asda's binned it on the Ascari. But Sack is very deep in the first corner, but he's got the move done on Atwee. Atwee is now down into 4th. Can we jump on board with Whippy to see Asda, or is he going to get there too late? Here he comes. You can just about see it. He's just dropped it on the Ascari chicane by the looks of it.
Wish you could go on board with the driver that retires.
Yeah.
Just see what
Atwee.
happens.
Oh, Starfish is in the wall. Starfish is in the wall. He's got to be careful coming back on track.
He almost went into his.
He almost went into Ledger, I think.
No, Zola, I think it was.
Oh, and so. Oh! Someone's
Fritz.
gone. Fritz has gone just behind him.
He's just binned it.
Fritz has gone big time. I kind of caught it on stream.
Oh, collision
He's
with
gone
Zola.
big time there.
Dedgar's had a collision with Zola.
Oh. This is
It says he has a collision with Zola, but Dedgar's 10th.
Patriot
Zola's
speeding
7th.
under BSC.
Wait, Zola's 7th and Dedgar's 10th, and they apparently had a
Unless
collision.
I don't know.
I'll check that.
Ledger though up into 5th. 20th to first challenge. What do we say?
Let's go.
Tino Farah has a drive-through penalty for speeding under the BSC, and Ledger has got a hell of a run on Atwee here. Atwee could lose
On the
3 places
DRS,
in 3 laps.
Davies got a 3-second time penalty. On the outside, can he?
Is it going to be 3 places and 3 laps at Atwee? It looks like it is that way.
And it is.
As that's Ledger up into 4th.
Oh. And Waddington hasn't had the best of restarts. Gap's gone down to 1.7 seconds.
He's got the gap. He's got time though. Doesn't matter too much for him. So he's already built that gap, so he can afford to have a
Ultimate
restart. Ultimate.
as a penalty.
Ledger's done the fastest first sector of anyone.
Oh, Sack's just got ahead.
Yep.
Oh, teammates playing it, coming into play, I think.
Behind them though, you've got a train of Ledger, Atwee and Ollie, all 3 of them here. Then you've got another train behind them, currently headed by Starfish with Zola, Herbie and Dedgar.
Zola's got
a run on Starfish.
Zola has a 3-second time penalty.
So does Starfish, I believe.
On the outside, is he going to make it work? Oh, just running wide. There's Herbie.
But he's got a bet.
Herbie, Starfish's teammate, is also
Dedgar's
behind
got
him.
run in.
Oh right, let's go. This is going to be it. This is going to get very interesting.
Starfish has run wide. Zola's going to mop up through the inside. Yep, Zola's through. Starfish running very wide again. No, it's Herbie. Herbie's up in the lead. Up into 7th, lead of his group.
And Zola's going to get... Is he going to try and get moving Starfish? No, he's not.
Ooh. Zola running deep. Is that going to cost him to Dedgar just behind? That all seems to have calmed down a little bit, but back in front, Waddington's got that gap back up to 2.2 now. Sack and Ultimate still very close, and Legend sat there now in 4th. All the drivers on mediums except for two, which is Whippy and Davey, down in 15th and 16th respectively. All seems to have quietened down for a minute.
Yeah. We have three drivers retired so far. Hopefully we can see more. We're on lap 6.
Halfway through, Herbie's got a 3-second.
Wallington's still managing to keep that gap between him and Sack and Ultimate. Legend slightly catching up. Sack's got the fastest lap of the race. Let's see, cancel or get past Starfish this time. Mind you, Starfish
He's too far back.
And Starfish has the DRS actually on Herbie, his teammate. And he had a look though, but he thought better of it.
Further down, Smish down the inside. Oh, he tried to go down the inside of Waldo there. Thought better of it, which was the smart move.
Patriot has been in the pits.
Patriot's just coming out now. Tina Farah's come out just ahead of him in that pit lane.
Got past Herbie.
Yep.
And now Zola's on the back of him, heading through the second Lesbo. This is going to get really good.
DRS open, falls over on Herbie. Is he going to go down the inside of the Ascari? No, he thinks better of it. Try and get a cleaner exit. He runs a bit wide. Deadgar's just fallen back a little bit. He's 3 now. Ollie with the fastest lap. As it's still Waddington back in front. Tina Farah with a 3-second time penalty. We've seen a lot of them.
Yeah.
Zola's almost dropped it. He's hit Herbie. I think he's got a damaged wing now.
Yeah, there was contact.
Yeah, he's lost an end plate.
Decker's going to be all on the back of it.
Down the inside.
He's actually he's gone for the outside, which would mean for the inside in the next part of the corner.
But he's just slotted in behind.
Yeah, Zola does have
Herbie's clipped the gravel a little. This is a great battle for 7th, 8th, 9th and 10th.
Yeah. And we expect, we're seeing the midfield having battles, but we're not seeing the leaders having battles.
Although that gap to Waddington is now down to under a second. Saka's put in a few flying laps.
So maybe Waddington's made a few mistakes.
Yellow flag.
Davey and
Whippy's round, Whippy and Davey. What are they doing? What is Davey doing? Reversing on track. They must have made contact into turn 1.
Whippy's got a
3-second time penalty for corner cutting. That's stupid from the game. Oh, and Davey's almost dropped it. Davey not having a good weekend here at all.
And we'll see, with other races.
Oh, Davey's gone. That's his own fault completely.
I think he's just done that on purpose. He's just binned it on purpose.
He just hasn't turned. That is going to be.
I think he's
a safety car.
I think he's just ended his troubles and just decided to crash. So Ultimate. He's caught right from the back of Sack, and I don't think he's slowed under yellows. He hasn't overtaken anyone, but he has caught up to Sack.
Ledger's got to run on Ultimate though now.
But Ultimate's caught up to Sack quite considerably, and he was quite far back.
Davey with that is just adding insult to injury there.
Yeah, I think. Yeah,
but these front.
We'll see with
5.
Davey. I think with Davey front.
Yeah.
I think with Davey, it could, with the performance he's having, it could comparison to other races he's in. I think He's in Dev, I think. The Dev League. So
Dev driver.
yeah. Oh, Ultimate on. Ultimate's gone.
Ledger and Ultimate.
Yep. This is good, man. The top 5 are really close now.
They're all within. They're all pretty much within a second of each other.
Ledger's gonna get
Really
Ultimate.
not far off.
Ledger's right up to Ultimate.
Sack's got a run. Sack's got a run on Waddington as well. Sack's going to go down the outside, which will turn into the inside. Leisure's going down the inside, that will turn into the outside. Sack looks to have got that move done. Well,
Sack's
Leisure's still behind
Waddington's
Ultimate.
lost it. This is the top, and could Outway get involved in this? We've only got one more lap to go.
Yeah.
What?
Leisure's got a run on Ultimate here. What
Yellow
a run.
flags.
Yellow flag in sector 3. Patriots retired. But we're still watching this. Ledger's going to go for it down the inside of Ultimate.
Waddington's gone.
Oh, he's got. Oh, Waddington's round.
And Ollie's involved in it as well.
Ollie's in there. Atwee's got to be careful coming through.
The teammates have just.
Waddington's got to get out of the way.
Patriots just had a moment. He's just binned it again. Oh, he's just spun him.
Yeah, there. In amongst all this though, Ledger is up in second place.
Oh no!
Starting pretty much from the back. He's got a penalty though. I don't think it's going to happen.
Ultimate's also got.
He's got Ultimate right behind him.
Ultimate's also got a penalty. Yellow flag.
Yellow flag.
2.
Can't make the move there.
That's Waddington, I believe. I think he has a bit of damage. Yeah, I think he has a bit of damage.
Yeah.
But
Waddington's dropped a long way back.
I think Waddington.
Further back though. Further back. Zola is right behind them again.
Herbie's got a freeze.
Herbie's got. Yeah.
There we go. Lap 10. Now Sack's on the. Going to be on the last.
Starfish
lap.
has got a run on Herbie.
It's all kicking off in the
right
last
behind
lap.
him as well.
Who's that in the ball?
Zola's given Starfish a little tap there. Love tap.
Who's that? Wait, showing a car in the pit lane apparently.
No idea.
Yeah, no, that is really
Ultimate's
confusing.
trying round the outside.
Sector 3, yellow
Of
flags.
Ledger on the final lap. He hasn't made it stick. I think though Ultimate.
Tino
Farah's
Farah's
got
got
3 seconds.
yeah.
I think Ultimate will jump Ledger though with penalties. But still, you want to get past him on track. Waddington's had to pit. That's a shame.
Ledger's got 8 seconds worth of penalties. Ultimate has 3.
Ledger's going down the inside of Sack here.
Well, at least
Ledger's going to go for the lead down the
he's
inside of the first Lesmo.
At least he was leading on the without penalties.
Second Lesmo.
Oh, he spun it. He spun it.
Ledger's
He's
round.
out.
Ledger's round.
Ultimate was
Ledger's
involved.
out. Ultimate's managed to keep going as well. He went. He was trying to go down the. Ollie's going to get second here. I think Ledger was trying to go down the inside of the second Lesmo, and Sack just turned in.
Ollie's Sack's got a 3-second time penalty. Ledger's going to be fuming now because he had a chance to at least get a podium.
He was down the inside of the first Lesmo, and he didn't make it stick. But he had enough momentum to try and go down the inside of the second Lesmo. And I think he's either run
Ultimate's
wide
got a bit
or
of
spun.
damage.
I think.
Ultimate has a
But
bit
it's
of
going to be
damage.
Sack. Sack's going to come across the line in first.
And your sprint
the
race winner is Sack, and he's just
In
decided
the wall.
to crash in the wall.
Ollie is going to come across the line for second.
Ultimate will.
Yes, there it is. Ultimate third.
No, Atway third.
Atwee fourth. Atwee third. Ultimate fourth. Atwee's car's gone sideways again
Start.
and just stopped on the middle of the track again, same as it did in the last race.
Starfish 5th, Herbie 6th, Solar 7th, Deggers 8th, Smishes 9th. Wait, who's sideways?
Atwee.
Oh my
He
gosh.
did it at the end of the feature race, and it's happened again.
Waldo, Zola. Wait, Zola's now dropped to 9th, right? Deggers in 10th. Tino Farah will get 11th.
Should come across in 11th.
And you got Waddington, who made a pit stop after he spun round. Shame for Waddington, he could have got a decent result. But
Tino Farah is going to come across for 11th.
then we have Whippy.
Big losers from that. Ledger.
Ledger was a big loser.
Zola could have got a lot. Zola could have got something must have happened to Zola and Waddington as well. Big loser from that. But Sack wins.
And
we just got to wait for Whippy to cross the line.
Basically, the people that
he's finished.
Basically, the people that we predicted to win.
Yeah, didn't do very well.
Yeah.
So we should probably stop doing that.
Yeah. And so Waldo gets the driver of the day.
Driver of the day this time.
Okay.
driver of the day for the feature race, we don't know because the game didn't tell us. So
I think the sprint race was much more smoother, but the feature race was really glitchy.
yeah.
It was really bad.
But it is XRL Sack who takes victory, with XRL Ollie in second and Atwee who comes across the line for third. Fastest lap of the race went to Waddington at the very end there with a 1:31.3.
Also, we'll see who's won in the overall weekend. So Ollie.
Whoa, why is it saying? Hang on. Waddington doesn't have the fastest lap of the race.
Ollie.
It's
Ollie.
Yeah, it's Ollie. This game sometimes.
Ollie has won it with 30. He's got 32 points. Sack on 30. Zola, I believe, is on 25. I believe.
Yes.
And Atwee's on 20, along with Ultimate. Starfish on 18. 6. Denko's got 6. Waddington's got 6 as well. Very poor from Waddington, I think, especially from the sprint race. He could have done better. Herbie 9th and Smish is 10th. Whippy does get trident 2 points though. And basically, Tino.
I think for many it is a weekend of what could have been there in both races.
Yeah, a lot of weird stuff's happened, I think, with these guys, but
yes.
we'll see.
But anyway,
we'll see with the incident report, I think, with this.
Yes. But that is it. That is F2 at Monza. Congratulations to all the drivers there. But we will be back for X1, X2, X3 and Dev this weekend, Saturday and Sunday. So come check those out. But unless you've got anything else to say.
No, I don't have.
No, perfect. We will sign off. And congratulations again to Sack, your sprint race winner, and Zola, who won the feature race. So congratulations, lads, and we will see you all